What is going on, guys? Saskia with Wrestling is Cinema, and today we're going to briefly talk about the end to the CM Punk Drew McIntyre feud. All right. So if you guys did not check out Bad Blood, oh my God, I already posted a video. Hopefully, it's already up about The Rock's return. That was incredible. But let's talk about that Hell in a Cell match. Oh my gosh. It was, oh man, it was pure cinema. And another reason why I started this channel specifically to talk about it, because, man, it was just intense. So here's the thing. I'm not the biggest CM Punk fan. It's not super wide knowledge. I respect what he's done. I'm just not the biggest fan of him, which is kind of weird because he's a good representation of some of the stuff that I do believe in. However, I just I've never, for whatever reason, never been a big fan of him. Really not sure why. Don't have a huge idea as to why, but I think that I don't know. Maybe I should try to convince myself to become a CM Punk fan. Who knows? Maybe that'll be another video. Who knows? But I am a big fan of Drew McIntyre, and oh my God, throughout this whole feud. Now, I was in the process of starting this channel whenever they started their little feud a long time ago. So they had 3 different matches, and CM Punk ends up coming out on top after all. It was an incredibly bloody match. It was everything you could hope for in a Hell in a Cell match. And Drew McIntyre actually legitimately hurt himself. He had some stitches that were put in his face because of the fact that he got hit by a toolbox. That dude, man, I got to hand it to him. He has been incredible. He was incredible this whole time. The entire time that they had this feud, he elevated his game because here's the thing. CM Punk is a great wrestler. He's even better on the mic. And if you are going to go into a feud with CM Punk, you better bring the heat on the mic. I was nervous about that for Drew, but holy cow. That dude, he brought it. And he's got the physique. He got elevated by this feud too. But I'm more interested in what's coming up next. So if you guys didn't watch any of the matches, I would recommend you go check them out. They were all high quality matches. And I actually saw just before I started recording this that there was a rating given to that Hell in a Cell match. And it was, I believe, like a 9 point something. I don't know what that star rating, I don't know if that's a star rating or not. But it was an incredible match. It was great back and forth. You really had no idea who was going to win. And that's one of my favorite things about a match is whenever they start hitting the 3 count. They try to hit the 3 count. So they 1, 2, and then a kick out. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. It was just unbelievable. I really enjoyed it, especially being a huge Drew McIntyre fan. And it was just setting up for so much other cool stuff coming. In my opinion, I think that the next battle for CM Punk, I really don't want to see him being fed to, say, a Gunther or even in the WWE title mix. I don't want to see him in any of those. I want to see him getting into a feud once again with Seth Rollins. Now, here's what was weird to me, and I was texting one of my buddies about this. Shout out to Jordan. I was texting him, and I was just like, it's weird to me that I personally thought that there was going to be some interference, just because CM Punk, he's not the most popular. So we already know that Seth freaking Rollins hates him, like legitimately cannot stand him. So I would say that the only booking decision that I was not a fan of was I was not a fan of the fact that they did not have Seth Rollins come out in any capacity at all whatsoever. But I think part of that was just because they wanted CM Punk to go ahead and win that feud and everything, and then start setting him up for success in the future. Now, like I said, they both looked great in this feud. Neither one of them looked bad, and you could have flipped a coin for who was going to win this feud. But I do think that they are setting up for CM Punk to go up against Seth freaking Rollins, maybe in WrestleMania. Who knows? I think that that would be an absolute banger of a match. But you also now can no longer discount Drew McIntyre at all. Drew McIntyre is a bona fide main event superstar. Bona fide. This was the best story in all of wrestling, even more so than the Bloodline. So, with that being said, I am speculating that CM Punk is going to move on to Seth Rollins. Although it was weird because it was teased a little bit that he was going to be trying to go after the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther. But I don't know. I don't really see that being a big thing right now. I mean, there is quite a bit of time between now and April whenever WrestleMania comes, so they can start building up a feud between Seth Rollins at some point. But I don't know. For some reason, if he was to be fed to Gunther, I would like it because I'm still not a CM Punk fan, but it just doesn't sit right with me. It just doesn't make sense. So, with all that being said, I mostly wanted to get on here and ask everybody out there, the internet wrestling community, I want to ask you guys, who do you think is next for CM Punk? And actually, who do you think is next for Drew McIntyre? Because in that same vein, I saw some speculation that Drew might be feuding against and have plans for a feud against the Wyatt Six at some point. So with Bo Dallas / Uncle Howdy, which I think would be incredible. Oh my gosh, it'd be incredible. But I don't know how they would do that because it's a whole group against one person. Now, granted, they kind of started that off with the whole Chad Gable and American Made thing. But I don't know, something just doesn't sit right with me about an entire group going against just one person. So we'll see how that goes. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys watched that Bad Blood match. Oh my gosh, the Hell in a Cell was incredible. So many good spots, so much good storytelling in that match too. I actually got lost in all of it because it was not only such a great match, but also just the beads, the low blow, all the callbacks to all the ruined chances for a win for Drew McIntyre, all that good stuff. It was just, it was so good. So let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know who you guys think are, that CM Punk is going to be going into a feud with next, and also who you think Drew McIntyre is going to be going into a feud with next. Let me know if you guys agree with me or disagree with me that both of them came out looking great in this feud, and let me know if this was your favorite feud of the year so far. It was very good. So with all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, comment down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for post notifications so you know anytime I post a video. And with all that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Boop and a boop.